Okay, so this event has been misbehaving with me because I thought I'd fucked with the title, so I went in to change it, obviously changing it wrong, and it wouldn't let me. And now when I started the stream, in the preview on the new like YouTube menu thing, it says an error has occurred. So I'm quite pleased with that one. Thank you very much for being such a well-behaved live stream. So how are we doing, boys? Why do you... What, Ethan, why do you do that in the middle of the day? What's that? Stream? Because I've got a driving lesson later and I just want to get this out of the way because afterwards I'm going to be so fucking drained. So I've had to redo everything up until this quest, the Keeper and Kiros, right? So we're going to have to restart this quest from the beginning, but beyond that, every other quest that we did afterwards has been done. So what I'm going to do is when you get the option to alert his rebel pals, instead I'm going to go, no, fuck you, we're going straight there. And that way I'll know exactly where I'm going and I can push him there if he misbehaves. Not that I want to, but if I have to, I'll have to. I also changed the look of the geezer a bit to make him look a bit more like a man. Just blend in a bit more. Oh, good luck. Right, let's do this.
You look concerned.
I'm worried about Persephone.
Don't worry.
Persephone can look after herself.
She's incredible. I agree, but these are strange times.
Oh, you don't have a license, not yet,
I've
no.
heard that some ungrateful delinquents plot against her.
These ungrateful delinquents. Could they be right?
Bah, you give them too much credit.
It's the first episode 3. No.
Persephone needs protection.
Don't look at me.
There's a friend of mine and your father's, Kiros of Zarax. He's a strong and honorable warrior. He's been abducted, but if we could free him...
His nan's
You're
dead.
suggesting we make a human Persephone's bodyguard?
With Kiros at the ready. The humans will think twice before attacking one of their own.
Okay.
Say no more. I'll find Kiros for you.
Ah, I knew I could trust you. While you're gone, I'll arrange a meeting with Persephone. Bring Kiros to the heart of Elysium. We'll be there.
You see, a lot of people apparently have bugs with this quest, so it could happen again, and if it does, I'm going to kill a cat. I'm just going to run up to a cat and be like, well, go on, I'll stab him. And that. So I've saved now that the quest has started, so if we bugger it, and we need to go back, we can do. It won't be too much of a bother. This is where we used that boat and went, oh, lovely, lovely boat. The old games are so good. Oh yeah, by comparison especially. Like, I'm not a huge fan of this DLC. In fact, I was thinking up what I could say in my review earlier. I'm glad I didn't get cracking writing it because it was in very harsh form, my thoughts. Like, so harsh. You know when you think about something really nasty to say and you just you lose a bit of blood from your head and you feel a bit faint for a moment? It was like that while I was going through the entirety of every quest that I'd already just done. You know. And at the moment it's still kind of doing that. I'm thinking this is shit. But, you know, I want to be a bit more fair in the review when it comes to it. Doesn't mean I'm not going to be harsh. Doesn't mean I'm not going to criticise the game. I just want to be fair to it and give it some positives as well, as every DLC does have a little bit of a positive going on. You alright, mate? How you doing? Oh, these are just humans. Right, cool. Bam, yum. Sweaty ballsack, kill people. McSmeed, oldie. Hello, sirs. Hello, Ben Harris. Good old moderator McBoy. I don't know why I called you by your full name there, as opposed to big up McSouthern Ben. If that's right, I don't even know. So yeah, my driving lessons at 2. Hopefully we'll be done by then. I do worry we'll have to liberate the entirety of Elysium, which I don't look forward to having to do. If I have to do that, I'll probably kill myself, as opposed to just following the quest through. Because it's just not worth doing that, is it, really? Like, filler content as opposed to actual content. I also came up with a really clever way to mark this game. Score out of 10 is 10 minus however many hours it takes to actually finish it. And at the moment we're on, I'd say about 5, considering I had to backtrack because of a glitch in the game that I thought would fix. But you could say it was my own fault for not dealing with it when it happened, but I tried to just by going and doing other things. So in a way it's the game's fault for glitching. So there you go. Now that we've got him here, I reckon this is the time that we hit the save button. Oh, we can't. Right. Come on, mate. Let's go.
You have the stuff? Kiros of Zarax? Hermes sent me. That keymaker is predictable. I'll give him that much.
Okay. Can you jump off cliffs? I don't want to push him off a cliff. I want to find a way down. This might be the way. Ah, yes. Ah, yesy, yesy, yes. Right, okay, let's quickly save while we can. Too early, Fishman. It's not even too early, I just want to get it done and out of the way. In case you haven't noticed, I have better things to do with my evenings than sit here every night playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So I thought I'd get this out of the way sooner rather than later.
How do you get that stuff? Pythagoras was my father. Things happened. Now it's mine. Ah, that right? That makes us family. I knew the man well. I heard. This way. Persephone is waiting. Persephone herself? This is going to be easier than I thought. Wait. What's going to be easier? All right, Kiros. Let's make this quick. You said this is going to be easier than you thought. Since we're basically family, I'm trusting your honor. I work for Adonis. But you were caged by humans. Yes.
Hello, fellow gay people. Oh no.
Found out about it.
Someone's coming like, hello,
Right
fellow
around the time
gays.
Persephone was coaxed into deciding she needs a bodyguard.
That's clever.
You staged the whole thing, and you're using Hermes to infiltrate Persephone's lair. Ha! You're no simple warrior. Before I met
Rouge
your father,
broke the
I had
creed.
4 sons,
Oh.
each a warrior. When my third boy fell in battle, there was only guilt. I'd cried all my tears for the first 2. Go on. And with the 4th, I felt longing. Sadness had become my only friend. And I had no one left to grieve. Warriors don't bring peace. They bring sorrow. Huh. So by getting behind Persephone's defenses, you think you can prevent war? You could convince her to surrender, or distract her while Adonis escapes. Anything but battle. But before we go to Persephone, I have to send confirmation this plan worked. Will you take me? You've already wasted too much time talking, Kiros. We have to go. You're as stubborn as your father. Still, you mustn't say anything to Persephone. If she knew what we were doing, she'd have my head. I hear Persephone likes to test her new recruits. And I've got a bit
Okay, see now he's in follow mode. See, now he's on my horse. So we can finish the quest. It's taking him to inform his pals that fucks it. So there we go. I guess that's a fix. Hey Fishy, are you a Homo erectus? Yeah, that seems about right.
You've come back, and just in time. Come on, come on.
Okay then. There I was thinking that almost fucked me over. Lovely. Oh no! Sad doggo. What's he saying for himself? Ah, the chav's here.
Tell me, are you the obedient dog Hermes claims you are? I do love dogs.
Yes, you would, you purple-eyed prick.
Does it not speak?
Oh, he speaks. Kiros, take a deep breath and speak. Apologies, my queen. To hear of your beauty is one thing, but to see it up close is another.
Beautiful, am I?
Among other things.
Here, child of Pythagoras. If he were here...
Why did they shake hands with the left hand? I'm sorry. I'm a bit confused. Left-handed handshakes are a big no-no.
My queen.
These lines of dialogue are delivered so stale.
She touched me. Kiros is right, my friend. I knew your father well. If he were here, he'd be proud. Here. Keeper, I've been robbed.
What? That was quick? He's been robbed in that split second. I knew this was a fucking ropey simulation. Let's save now that we're past the shenanigan.
These are dark times for Elysium. Those delinquent fools have robbed even me.
What did they take?
I fashioned a key, a recipe if you will, for an eternal flame. I intended to gift it to Persephone. With it, she could shine her light, even in the underworld.
No matter who the ruler is, if you give her fire, you're going to get burned.
You still don't understand. Persephone wants to protect us from the dark horrors in the underworld. With the flame, she could.
So write the recipe again.
What I wrote took lifetimes. We can't
Blech.
let it stay in the hands of humans who would use it against her. Keeper, Alexios, we have to steal it back.
I'll take back this recipe, but only because I don't think anyone should have access to a flame that never dies.
These are desperate times. You've seen the cloud these delinquents cast on our golden fields.
I said I'd get it.
Ah, I thank you. You are quickly becoming my friend and ally.
Okay, let's get the Eternal Flame.
I'll find the rebels and get your recipe.
That's all I ask. If you are spotted or cause a commotion, we risk retaliation. Go unseen.
Whose side am I even on? Is it weird I don't know whose side I'm on? Quest to open, please. Oh, it's... So I've got to retrieve the Keeper's Insights. There is one that we did last stream, which I'll have to get again. We'll get those. We will get those, actually, after this quest, I reckon. That's a side quest we don't have to bother with. And I hope I don't fucking have to do that. Because that's just going around liberating everything. And that is something that I don't want to do. Filler is not good content. It's not. I'm gonna dip out of here and just watch this, just watch and smoke. Epic times. Just there chogging a grit, watching me lose my mind to Assassin's Creed. Can't think of anything that I'd rather not do. What the fuck are you doing here, you bastard? Does he not trust me so much that he has to follow me everywhere I go? I don't think humans like me. I think I am God. I find it really funny that Alexios runs like a fucking rugrat. He does.
I should be. I see it.
Da 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 da. Okay. Needs to be done. I could have liberated him, but fuck it. Actually, I still can.
Right.
This takes like 2 seconds too long. So how are we doing with that? Is that, will that add to the that'll add to this quest down here, which is a side quest which we don't actually have to do.
looks like the scribbles of a madman. But it's been read. Where's the rest of it?
Looking for the gold squiggle. Oh. Let's head over this way, shall we? Guess we're going to clamber first. But first things first, this guy needs to... I've essentially just got to knock many man out. Okay, no, lightsaber man's coming. Let's just quickly dip. Let's forget about that side quest. They can't shoot me forever. I can climb I can climb higher than they can shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Will I make it, though? That is the question. Okay, yeah, I think I'm good for a moment. Radoon Hagadoon. Not to be confused with Ragoon Hagadoon. Right. I'm confused. I love confusing myself, makes me feel so good. Oh, my health is recovering, that's a good sign. Da 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 da, your nan's a fucking chef. Da 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 da. And the story and everything is all over the place. Oh, there's a million reasons why this DLC is making me want to eat shit. But... Just... It's just deader than my granddad. For all its, for all the perks and that, it's just deader than my bloody granddad. I don't need to save them all. Only 10 of them.
You're released from the grasp of Hypnos. Elysium awaits you.
Like, see what I mean by it's taking a moment too long? And then they walk off and then you can't move until they've walked off and then you've got just basically this.
You're free.
We can use this in the moment. This is a magical shot that means fuck all to me. Nah, doesn't look that good. Doesn't look that good from the front. My nanny's a champ. I need to stop. I'm gonna lose my mind if I don't. Unfortunately, I can't save them all. Only none of them. Oh dear fucking god. Come on, let me rescue my boys. I'm here to help you boys. Let me assist, sirs. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, you're dying.
flames of Ignos are dying. I release you from their control.
The armor set is a little worth it. You can compare the game, doesn't? What's that?
You've been asleep too long. Wake
The way Alexios
and be free.
walks is ridiculous and silly. It's how he runs that gets me. It's very funny. It's a very funny. It's like a little waddle. It's quite.
Flames of
It's
Ignos
quite.
are dying.
It's quite funny.
I release you from their control.
Now I can say that you're just a retard hater, and that's been held for review, so nobody will see that message. I'll
You're
just read
free
it out.
from Persephone's grip.
How many people is that? Is that another area liberated? Because, I mean, I don't like the fact that I've got to stare at that 32 times to do this side quest. But I've just got to liberate mind-controlled humans in another region now. There's literally no point in liberating anyone else ever while I'm here. Besides from the fact that it might loosen Persephone's grip a little bit more on the rest of them. Alexios walks the same as Bayek. I don't think Bayek properly doesn't waddle, though, that's the thing. Of course, great move. Really outdid yourself. Where are you, sir? Ow! I love it when they lose your, like they remove your adrenaline, because on top of them being damage sponges, now you can't actually do the only thing that actually does any valuable damage. Great, you know how it is. I mean, so much for not being seen, eh? I feel like I'm fighting people who just don't die in this, if I'm being honest. Ow! Fuck me! Fuck! 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 I have an idea. Something gonna make sense in a minute. They think I'm over here. I can get around quietly. Good luck getting out of there. It's gone through sci-fi, Lamar. It's not even sci-fi. It's just gone full on fantasy. I think I can get to that now. Can make a proper dash. Return to Burmese. Right, let's go through them because we can run through now. I wish I jumped on the canopies. That would have been a good way to go. But no. You cannot stop me, for I am the eagle-bearing Misty Man. Ow. That hurt. Love being preemptively struck. It makes me feel so glorious. Not where I wanted to go, but it'll do. Missed the origins times. Fair enough. I haven't done any of the tributes to Persephone in this. What happened to Juno again? Dead. Yeah, Juno got fucked up by some random character who we've never seen in a game before. I missed James's stream. Will he upload it later? I think he had a problem with his internet and cancelled his stream. He didn't actually stream. Otherwise, it would have been up as an archive. And I mean, I saw on Twitter that he was having issues with Sky, so I'd imagine that. Let's jump 300 feet high and not take damage. Classic Odyssey. It's funnier when it's like... I want them to have like a mile drop, because that would be really funny. Just drop an entire mile. I can't be arsed running around to all the teleporter things, so climbing up is like most of the game. Ubisoft made some really shit games too, like Assassin's Creed Unity and Watch Dogs and Far Cry Primal. I mean, Ubisoft are very hit and miss, I think is the best way to describe Ubisoft. Sometimes they make a good game, sometimes they make a terrible one. It's just like they do it by pattern almost at this point.
We need to get the recipe back.
About that. Here it is.
You've spared this realm great suffering, my friend. I wonder, were you spotted?
Of course not. But, Hermes...
Good. We don't risk retaliation.
I'm keeping these torn notes. If rebellion is coming, this power could be used to light all Elysium on fire.
Perhaps you're right. So long as you swear to me you'll guard this secret with your life, I can rest knowing Persephone will never be touched by this flame.
There's more for me to do, Hermes. I should go.
When we met, it was as friends. If war is coming to Elysium, I want you as my ally.
Well, that's a level up. Let's get an ability going, shall we? Let's do a 1-2 big up McSave. Why is everything gone? I think the game might have just crashed on me. Fuck. Love it when that happens. Now that save that I just did has fucking corrupted. Make your game fucking stable. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science to make the game stable. It actually is, to be fair. That is rocket science. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this game nominated for Game of the Year? Yeah. And I have no fucking clue how. The rest of the games that were nominated for Game of the Year were leagues above this one. Maybe barring Spider-Man PS4, which was a decent game, but only for what it was. You don't believe that we played SideQuest Fish, he says. What side quests are we on about? The Odyssey ones. The Odyssey side quests, just not that. I just can't be right. Okay, we're loading back in now. Some are good in Odyssey, to be fair. They're, well, good by comparison, but a lot of them are just filler. Origins had that same issue. It was just go here, rescue this guy, carry him on your shoulders, take him out of the camp. Go here, do the same. Go here, do the same. Oh look, Son of Ra. Rest of them, just the same. Need to play some Assassin's Creed Rouge. Take your mind off this game. Is there any chance you could spell it right? You know, AC Unity is better than this non-AC game. You're telling me. How far back do you reckon I'll be, considering that save file is definitely corrupt? Of course, it's going to be Game of the Year material according to all the critics. Yeah, but no other Assassin's Creed game's actually been nominated for Game of the Year, I don't believe. So, it doesn't make very much sense. It's not even the fact that it's Assassin's Creed. There's something critics saw in Odyssey that nobody else can see. I think they just played a different game. I think Ubisoft went, here's our good game, now give us good reviews. Or maybe they tipped them off. Said, give us good reviews so we can actually sell our game again. But no, that doesn't really add up. There's no point to this DLC, no. Please don't be back at the start of that quest. The Keeper, a killer. Okay, we're fine. What questions do we have? Sir?
The humans are after us. You, me, Persephone, anyone not like them.
I've seen it too.
Do yourself a favour, don't trust the game critics. Actually, if I sided with Persephone, I wouldn't need to weaken Persephone's grasp. Bam! Yes. I do believe there's a siding thing going on here.
You kept the eternal flame out of the hands of the humans, and you went unseen. We have the upper hand. We just have to strike.
Calm yourself, Hermes. It's not like you're going to go on a rampage.
And why not? There are so-called captains guiding the human forces. They invited chaos into this realm, so let's show them chaos.
The title says PC, but you're playing on Xbox. Why are you scam? Are you fucking retarded or something? Do you not know that you can hook up an Xbox controller to a PC? If you want me to prove it, here you go. Fucking PC, there's the mouse. Do you need any more proof?
At least when you asked me to steal, it was from thieves. You're not a murderer, Hermes.
Maybe not. But if Persephone doesn't love me for who I am, she'll love me for who I'm willing to become.
So others should die for your devotion?
It doesn't matter. Please, I'm begging you, my friend. Help me to help her.
Fine. I'll kill the captains.
Please tell me I have to go kill Leonidas. Because we ran into Leonidas last stream. He was just chilling about and then he was like, kill people for us. And I was like, yes, bruv. How's it going? It's a cutscene. Well, sorry, a fuck scene.
I cannot let you do this alone, my friend. Let's fight side by side.
Alright. I've never fought alongside the god before. This should be messy.
For eternity, Elysium has been a place of peace.
So if I save, will it crash again? Who cares? Quick save.
Maybe peace will return.
Maybe, but war has a way of following me wherever I go.
Oh, die, human!
Don't mind me.
Keep it up if you want to.
There they are. For Persephone! We did it. Now let's get out of here.
What? That it? Was that it? That was
It's been
it.
a long time since I had to use this blade, my friend.
That was apparently it.
You're right. It felt good to fight with a friend.
You're
Let's
quite
just
the
go
warrior,
evil because it'll be
but
easier.
the war is just beginning.
It is.
Persephone needs to know what we've done. I'm going to her. If she rises to battle, will you join us?
One way or another.
Until then, my friend.
There's literally nothing go on in those there, really. Ah, nice shot. If only the cliff didn't look. Ooh, what fucking sword is that? Because I'm equipping the fuck out of it. Because I need a new sword. Cool. Don't really care for the ability enhancements. I just want the sword. Now let's set quick save. Just trying to keep on top of the saving, because the last time I didn't do that I had to retrace 2 hours to fix a glitched thing. So give him Hades, a life for a life. When whispers of Leonidas joining the insurrection reach Persephone listening ears, she summoned Alexios to complete a seemingly impossible task with an ultimatum. Oh fucking K. Where are you, Persephone? Over there. Why is Persephone down these ways? What are you doing down here, you sweaty goon sack? Xerxes identifies as a triangle. I think this coil is burnt, so I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to have to deal with that after the stream. Just noticed that when it tasting like death. What the fuck, Hermes is like 9 feet tall. Is he a god or something? Yes. He's Isu, I think. I think he's Isu. Actually, I don't know. I mean, the Isu were taller than humans. I think he's got like an Isu physique or something. Yeah, he's Isu. That's what I'm thinking. Considering the Staff of Hermes is essentially a piece of Eden, so... yeah. Hermes is an elder god from MK. What do you mean? Milton Keynes? And I doubt that somehow. See, in Assassin's Creed lore, most gods are just perceptions of Isu. So, people like Hermes, Zeus, etc., or Jupiter, Roman gods and things, they're all just Isu. I don't know about the Egyptian ones, I reckon no, because that would be a bit dramatic.
What do you think about my southern realm? I don't come here much anymore.
No, it's a bit disgusting.
Lovely.
I try to offer a comfortable home to the glorious dead. It helps them accept their fate and keeps them from wandering too far. So when a human wanders and doesn't return, I can't help but take it personally.
What am I doing here?
When Leonidas was alive, he brought chaos and bloodshed. Hermes spotted him mingling with delinquents recently.
Why are we
Can't
playing
have him
both
falling
sides
into
here?
old habits.
My
If he
ass.
won't fight with me, then he won't fight at all.
Isn't everyone in Elysium already dead?
Elysium is a gift for the worthy. The unworthy experience a second death and are sent to Tartaros.
Leonidas doesn't deserve that.
Hermes told me why you're really in Elysium. That staff of yours. Cross me and you'll fail. But Leonidas means a lot to you. I understand this will be difficult, which is why I'm willing to make you a deal.
What kind of deal?
Bring me the body of Leonidas, and I will bring back a departed beloved of your choosing.
You can do that?
I'm queen of the dead, darling. I can do anything. So, who does Alexios want back in his life?
Phoebe or Brasidas?
I want to see Phoebe again.
Let's go with
Help me
Phoebe.
protect Elysium from chaos, and you'll see your loved one
What
again.
about Nima? No, because interlocking the two DLC like that would be shit. We can't be doing that because we can't be doing anything remotely satisfying, can we? Even though I've got no connection to Nima, it would be pretty cool if we could. It would be a good effort, if you will. Let's talk to Leonidas. I need Leonidas' assistance with this, ideally, don't I? But Leonidas shit's gone down. What's been your favourite DLC? Curse of the Pharaohs, I'm going to say, for Assassin's Creed. Because that was pretty damn good. And this does kind of remind me of the
Even in paradise, people want my family dead.
of the underworld nonsense here.
Is killing my grandfather worth bringing someone back to life?
Yeah. It does give me some vibes of it, except I think that in the far distance it just looks a bit west. Who is Brasidas? He's the Spartan fella who died at the hands of Deimos in one of the battles towards the end of the main story. I know Leonidas was a human. I'm not stupid.
What are you doing out here?
There is something I wanted to ask you. Will you fish with me?
That's a callback. At which point I can drown him in the fucking river. And be evil. It will have no bearing on what I do in the next part.
This is nice.
It's all a simulation, it doesn't matter.
There are so many things I want to talk about.
Talk then.
What's it like at Thermopylae? Who gave you the spear? Who gave you the spear?
I imagine the spear was in one piece when it was given to you.
My mother handed it to me when I was a boy. Said it came with a certain burden. But
You were ready.
What was it like at
After
Thermopylae?
everything you lost at Thermopylae, your men, your wife, your children, Sparta. In the end, was it worth it?
who rules the Greek world right now?
Greeks?
Then my answer is yes.
Mater told me of our bloodline and our ancestors. Did you know?
Only what my mother.
Why'd you kill your own father? It's the grandfather.
We were
Fishy,
born
fuck
from
off. You spoiled the
greatness,
ending for me.
And we were
What?
destined for greatness. The world was
I haven't
divided
mentioned
into
any ending.
those who wanted us dead, and those who would follow us to the gates of Hades.
Let's get back to fishing.
It's so peaceful here.
I think I got the bite. Get a basket, quickly.
Now we're going to have to do the play of... It's going to be gameplay feature, getting a basket.
Grandfather,
You are here to kill me. In Sparta, we were trained to spot predators long before they pounced.
I need Persephone's approval, but she sees you as a threat. If I don't take care of that threat,
Why not bring her the head of a greater threat?
who's a greater threat than you?
Adonis.
Actually, there is someone. A spy. I delivered him to Persephone as a...
Oh, nah, that's
Working
okay.
against her from
Now, if I get to kill him...
I am only a threat to her soldiers on the battlefield. A spy threatens the heart of Elysium. Bring her his corpse, and she should be satisfied.
Thank you, grandfather. We should go fishing more often.
So he got killed at the ending. Nowhere near the ending, no. Brasidas is somebody who died, yes. But he's not a relevant character, really. He's just a side character, and he gets killed in a battle. Which is very typical. Let's kill Dick Cheese the Third. Yeah, no, I'm
Persephone won't
not
notice.
angry at that one.
Maybe if I bring Kiros alive, she can deal with the traitor herself.
It is a shout, actually, to kill the traitor as opposed to Leonidas. There was the moment where I could have killed Leonidas, which would have been pretty funny. But I didn't want to. I thought it would be funnier just to not. Ah, fuck me. Jesus Christ, Pegasus. You oily maggot. And by the way, so the Mystios was everywhere throughout history. Not necessarily. Probably went out and bought a suit at one point, but beyond that, we don't know. I reckon it will come to light that this character was there throughout more or less everything that we've experienced up until now. There'll just be a clip of Ezio assassinating somebody, and in this game it'll be Alexios in the background, but in canon it'll just be Cassandra stood there, watching from a distance.
There he is.
Bring Kiros to Persephone, dead or alive. Okay.
They won't ask any questions.
No, they won't.
Best keep out of sight.
Answer them either.
Alexios, what are you doing? We're family.
We're fighting on a roof. This is Star Wars level shit. I'm gonna have to kill you. Why are you such a difficult fight? I'm doing literally 0 damage to the fella. I have betrayed the traitor. The traitor who glitched on me. So I'm literally not arsed by this at all. Oh Jesus Christ, not one of them. They ruin my day, they do. Oh, for fuck's sake. They darken my day. Bang! Okay, I need to kick him off or something. Come with me, sir. Come fight me, sir. Come on. Come on. I know you want to. Come on. Fuck me! Actually, you know what? Don't. Thought that. I like how I betrayed this fella for Leonidas. A character I literally don't give a shit about. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Oh fuck. Move, 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 move. Move. Why the fuck are you stuck? Right, let's go. Need to leave them. Need to let them go away from the body so I can collect it. There's no collecting it while they're about, that's for sure. It worked. Where is my body? Ah, here he is. Right, let's go. I have him now. I can figure out how to get him there. Oh my dear. Oh, Jesus. I just threw this guy off a massive cliff. He should be in a million pieces. But no, eagle-bearing Mystios world.
Off we go now.
Because they're the enemies that are... Trial of the Gods 10-foot tall guys, you mean? I don't understand how there are these loads of massive blokes around. They're all about the size of the mountain from Game of Thrones.
Hey.
No, that's not what I wanted you to do. You're gonna like this.
Kiros of Zarax? This isn't who I asked for.
He's a spy working for the rebellion.
But you're the one who first brought him to me.
I didn't know his intentions.
I trusted you. Guards!
Persephone, listen to me. Remis is right. Trouble's brewing in Elysium. Even though Leonidas is against you, you're much stronger than he is. But Kiros was an enemy you couldn't see. That made him far more dangerous to you and Elysium.
Defying me comes at a cost. Our deal is off. But for bringing me this vile deceiver, you may stay. Figure out that mysterious little staff of yours.
Okay, well, I was very helpful. You're welcome, cock. Okay, well, we didn't have to kill Leonidas, which I would have done, but I feel as if he'll come back later. Beacons are lit. Save. Why am I playing both sides? That's all I need to know. That is such a non-protagonist thing to do. What are we, like, one intense conversation? Wow, wow, wow. It's almost like I don't give a shit. We're on the green Lucasade, boys. It's so green I can't even fucking see it. Jesus Christ. Where are you, horse? Come on, it's time to scrap the man.
Come on.
fuck? Who is this?
I never wanted this. I only turned this world into paradise to make it bearable. And then you arrived and made me blossom.
Please, just let me go.
If you truly wanted to leave, you'd have already done it. Or have you forgotten? I wonder if Aphrodite would still love you if she knew what a coward you were.
What is she doing all the way out here? And that dog is a
Having
spastic.
second thoughts, are you?
She's right. I am a coward. She gave me the chance to leave once. All I had to do was fight, and I couldn't. I'm sorry, I can't do this. It's too big.
Adonis, I want you to close your eyes and imagine Aphrodite. Don't let Persephone make you forget why you're fighting.
You're right. It's Persephone's greatest talent, making us forget the ones we love.
I had a
Keeps
burp.
people from wanting to leave.
Let's remind them, shall we? At the base of the palace of the Colossi,
Don't need that,
you'll
actually.
find one of Hermes' inventions, stolen from his workshop. It's said to destroy everything it touches.
What are we destroying?
Atop the palace is where
Look so
Persephone
bored.
keeps her sleeping Colossi.
I rejuvenated myself
Bring the
by
device
waiting
there
until
and
now to
make sure
continue.
they never wake again. The smoke will let every rebel camp in Elysium know the time to strike is now.
What are we waiting for?
Try not to kill anyone. Success without detection and death is sure to convert more non-believers to our cause.
Yay, I love radicalizing an entire nation. My favourite thing to do, even if it is a retarded one. Gonna say the M word, please don't, or you will be banned. As for ease of comfort, we have zero tolerance to such evil wording. It's not that I personally think the word's that bad. I mean, I do. I understand why it is. It's not that I personally think it, but at the same time, it's the fact that people do find that word very offensive. So we've got to ease into the majority here, and we can't let that word slide, unfortunately. It's just how it is. So do be careful. This game is terrible. Oh no. I understand why you think it, and
I should watch my step around here.
sometimes I think it too. Could have just pushed it back. Let's get an idea of where everyone is. We're not here, boys. We're stealthy. We've learned a whole new meaning of stealth. Let's go. Oh, I know where we are. I remember this place. Yes. I never thought carrying a brick would be the most fun part of any Assassin's Creed game. But here I am, carrying a brick. How far do I need to go with this bloody brick? My fucking god! Enough with the fucking brick! I'm climbing a tree holding a brick. That's all I'm doing. At least it's possible, you know. Unless I threw it, then I'd probably have to kill myself. Can I throw the brick up? That's what I want to know. This genuinely could be the worst idea I've had. Yeah, no, it won't do. Oh dear, come on, up. Okay, no, it's not going up there. This game looks beautiful. Well, I mean, if you have a look at the waterfalls. I definitely am going in the right direction. As it's trying to puzzle me. Right. What is that noise? Oh, it's a bomb. Oh, the fact that the statue looked at it and went, what the fuck? It's time to bloody scrap it, boys. But she's not best pleased. And I wouldn't be either. Because she's about to get fucked! It's worth Fate of Atlantis or Legacy.
When we first met,
Legacy.
I laughed when you said you wanted to escape Elysium. And now? I pity the god who stands in your way.
So what will you do?
I have some preparations to make before our final assault on Persephone's palace.
I meant when this is over.
I'm going to leave Elysium in the hands of the people. Then I'm going straight to Olimos, into the arms of my love.
Sounds like paradise.
You've been a good friend. I never expected to find one here. Come find me before we launch our attack.
Oh, it's nearly the end. I reckon it's nearly the end.
The rebellion's almost ready to make its stand. I should check back with Hecate in case she's returned. And get some answers.
Am I going to get a Hecate boss fight? Because that evil fucker. That evil, dirty fucker. Had me doing West shit for West people. I'm going to stab her mum. Right. Let's get some extra headshot damage. Very useful. No, it's fine. Let's go back to Hecate. Why is Alexios there? What's his goal? Why does he care about the world? It's a simulation to help him learn more about the Staff of Hermes, which I've actually not been doing. I've not been doing anything to do with the Staff of Hermes because it's all in a quest that you can, by the looks of it, is optional. And it just gives you extra abilities on certain adrenaline abilities that you may or may not even use. It's just so trivial. I just dropped through the tree line to say hello to this. This is the boss fight because she's not there.
Persephone, I was looking for Hecate.
I can't imagine what you need her for, but never mind. Do you know what the hardest part is about my life here?
I don't.
It's not knowing who to trust. Hecate has been my dearest friend ever since my mother, the meteor, sent her to me. But after that nonsense with Lethe's water, I've been keeping a closer eye on her. Hecate always tells me where she's going, but not this time. My spies tell me she's about to resurface for a secret meeting at Iphigenia's compound.
Sounds like the meeting's not so secret anymore.
That's where you come in. Spy on her and report back to me. I'm trusting you with this. Please, don't let me down.
Why do you keep trusting me with shit? I find it very funny though. the last one. Do me this favour and I'll grant you a wish where you can see your loved one again. I did something better. And she went, the deal is off. Of course it fucking was. I bet it was if I gave you what you asked for. You know. How more I play this game, how more I question why I still play. Well, I'm not questioning that. I mean, you're here, we're having a good time streaming. That's the main thing. And I do enjoy streaming, and it's something to stream and not pay too much attention to, besides from the odd giggle. So I can't really complain. But, fuck me, it's over there. Right, go. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Let's just deal.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
I need to be in here, ideally, don't I? Oh dear. Are you dead? Fucker's dead.
There she is.
Do 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 do. The lighting on the door is fucked.
I was wondering when you would arrive, locksmith.
You know, I prefer Keymaker.
Your mastery of language is overwhelming as always. How you stay so humble is beyond me.
You know why I'm here, Hecate. We need to talk about your newfound friend, the Keeper.
Don't worry. I didn't tell Alexios about the key to the underworld you cleverly disguised.
It's the dog's collar!
I want him running straight to Persephone's palace.
It's the fucking dog's collar!
I know you've
That's
been
the
spending
key
a lot
to
of
the
time
underworld. It was on the dog. The
undermining
dog that I
Persephone in the
suggested to
process.
kill last episode.
Alexios has been undermining Persephone, not me. At least, that's what Persephone will see when I'm through.
I'm all too familiar with your ability to whisper in Persephone's ear, but whatever tale you spin for her isn't the truth, is it? You've been trying to push Persephone out of power.
interrupt time.
Enough! I want answers.
Keeper.
Not many humans could catch me off guard. But stealth doesn't matter now. Only speed.
Malaka. If she gets to Persephone first, who knows what she'll tell her?
Persephone sent you on this mission, you moron? Think about it. What can she say? Oh, we found Alexios spying on us. Yes, because I fucking asked him to.
So, Ross's collar is the key to opening the gate to the underworld.
Yes, it's the dog's collar. That is flipping hilarious, isn't it? It's just a good giggle. It's the dog's collar, boy. Of course it is. Why have they both been playing me like a fiddle? Like, you know they're doing it as well. This DLC, it just doesn't feel like there's any progress in it at all. It's just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, doing loads of filler shit, and you feel like it's just derailing what you're actually supposed to be doing to stop you from getting to where you need to be, and that's exactly by design. It's frustrating. I understand why they've done it, but I don't think they've done it well enough. They could have derailed us in this conflict with an interesting story, but instead, gaming time. I quick saved, because that's what we do. That's what we like.
So you were the one I couldn't trust. Hecate has told me all about your treachery, including your breaking into my sanctuary.
I couldn't have gotten in if Hecate hadn't given me the key.
But you did break in?
Yes, to steal a journal about the gate to the underworld.
You are the only one with the key.
Alexios stole it from me. Just like he stole the last of Lethi's water from the cave.
But Alexios destroyed it. Don't play games with me, Hecate. I know who was behind Lethi's water circulating in Elysium.
The point is, there's been trouble in Elysium ever since you got here.
Oh, of course you double-crossed
No
me, bitch.
coincidence.
Right.
You're clearly trying to push Persephone out of power.
Half of Elysium knows Hecate wants you out of power, Persephone. Why can't you see that?
You can't believe these lies. A silver tongue joined the delinquents operating in Defcalion's heritage after this outsider helped her.
The timing is curious.
Furthermore, a gathering of your most devoted followers was recently targeted.
Yes, all poisoned with aconite, which you have quite the green thumb for.
Curiously, the last of my batch was stolen from me right before the party.
It wasn't me.
Is it a coincidence then, outsider, that someone matching your description was seen fleeing the followers' symposium?
Enough! I have reason to suspect the both of you of treason at this point. Hecate is my oldest friend in the underworld, and for a while I thought my truest. Give me one reason why I should believe your word over hers.
Hecate has always been jealous of you. She wants your power over Elysium for herself.
You can't possibly take the words of an outsider over mine. Persephone.
Hecate's right. I have to be out of my mind to take your word over hers. Nothing's been paradise since you dropped in. You are no longer welcome in my palace.
We've received word those delinquents in Defkelion's heritage are on the move.
Not now.
This is urgent, my queen.
Fine. I'll handle this later.
I should have known you would stab me in the back.
You can't betray someone you never held any loyalty for.
The watch will be vigilant here.
I'm now in a restricted area. Okay. Cool. Now I have to jump off a cliff. I love throwing myself off a cliff to avoid being arrested by guards of undead zombies. Yes. Guess we're going to go retrieve the Keeper's insights, eh? One's there. Now I have to go and do the filler shit. The real filler shit that is just liberating 4 fucking regions just to finish the story of this game. It just goes on and on and on. And when I thought, finally, I wouldn't have to do this, weaken Persephone's control in Theria's retreat, weaken it in Deraglian's heritage, and weaken it in Minos' faith. That's 3 regions that I need to liberate, essentially. That is at least an hour and a half of filler content. Just nothing. No substance whatsoever going around from A to B, running around like a rugrat on crack, doing fuck all. You can't tell me that that's good quest structure. Like, this is the only side quest I've come across in the entire fucking game. It doesn't even pretend to not be filler content. It's literally 4 regions, liberate 8 mind-controlled humans. That's staring at the same lengthy, you are free now, you dickhead, 32 fucking times. I've had enough of this. I just can't be. I don't know. Let's go retrieve this key and let's try to get some sanity back. You'll regret playing this game. I already do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just a bit annoyed by that. I don't mind playing through something bad, but when it's tedious filler shit, I can't. Unless there's like a fast track way to get that done. But that is not worth doing, I'm sorry. This is where I want to be for the second of these anyways. I know it is. We'll do this because a growing perception is why we're here. The rest of it we don't need, really. It's just shit. So surely that'll be enough. It's here. If this was Ezio, he'd have both of those Itsu sucking him off. It just wouldn't happen. I don't think he'd find himself in a world full of Isu anyway, because back then Assassin's Creed tried to tether itself properly to reality, so that you were exploring history as well. Albeit, you know. Are you playing this on New Game Plus? No, I'm playing this on just original thing. Persephone's domain. Don't remember how I got here. It's a DLC wank. Oh, fuck yeah. What it just pulled on me then is you've got to do this now. It gives you good time to do it. It tells you from the start. You know what's going to happen. But it lets you hope by keep on progressing that you won't have to do it. And then you're like, fuck, I actually had to do that shit that's not worth doing. Hence why I didn't fucking do it until now. Sorry, that's enough of my ranting. But I'm sure, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Down the chat is cancer, I'm out of here. Alright, farewell. See a lot of people with different opinion here. Yeah, it's one of them ones. Didn't buy any of the DLC because the stories suck, and it feels like it's all filler. It's all filler. The main story wasn't, to be fair, for a lot of it, but this is just all filler. These bits are okay when you go in and you're looking for these. I'm not complaining about this bit, because, you know, not too bad. You get the Might of Artemis and all that shit. You know how it is. Where's the other ones? One's Asphodels Fields. Buried in Silence Cave. Where's Silence Cave when you need it? I'm going to take a stab and say it's at the cave. Because it looks like a cave, that. It's not mostly filler, it's all filler. It derails you to the point where you never feel like you're achieving anything. It's this quest alone where you go around and get these abilities. It seems like the only real reason you're down there. Tedious fucking content, exactly. I mean, I've not got anything against a bit of grind, but when it goes, now you need to liberate all these regions, fuck off. Fuck off, you know. I'd rather poke my eyeballs out and shit on them. Actually, that would be quite difficult. I think I'd rather play the... Yeah. I'd rather keep my eyeballs. A few hours of pain is not worth a lifetime of bad eyesight.
Out of sight.
Sunken Jaw of the Styx. Great. Bye, Fishy. Alright, see you, Deputy. God, Deputy Dexter. He's dipping on us. I think Legacy of the First Blade wasn't good. No, it wasn't. I'm in complete agreement with you there. This better be the Silence Cave. There's buried Silence Cave. Cool. It's the right place. I'm relieved. The Tea Bag XP glitch got me from level 68 to level 99 in 2 hours. That's 2 hours I don't have to waste getting to level 99 though. It's just mental. I miss Valley of the Kings sometimes. This one... Oh my god! Okay, here's my gripe with this, okay? Explore the cave, find the thing, run through 2 chambers, a few corridors, and you're immediately there. At least give me something to, you know, like a puzzle to solve along the way or something. This time. Would have been nice. But hey. There we go. Oh. Goodbye. You will not get me, for I will leave. I'll abscond into the night. You sweaty ballsack testicle motherfucking pig. Move. The steps are just a little bit too big sometimes, so it counts them as objects that are in your way. Ow. Christ on a bike. See, this is the area I don't have to do it, I think. Is that right? Yeah, this is the area I don't have to liberate. This DLC is so disappointing. It's not even disappointing, because I expected it to be just complete shit. But it is a pain in the ass. Which area is it? It's this one. Where is it? In Dead Heroes Haven. Where's Dead Heroes Haven then? Who cares? We'll figure it out when we're there. I'll mark locations and we'll just go one by one. Am I still being chased? Jesus fuck me. Why is my horse over there? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Fuck you! Horse! Oh, for fuck's sake! Why is Big Dave always spamming the chat? Because he's a bot. Oh, fuck off.
I need to stay hidden.
Oh fuck. I love when they move just as you're about to strike them. Ah, Jesus Christ. Behave yourselves, you scrangy fucking... you wankers. Let me just deal with Mango Man 6 and then I'll come back for you. There you go, that's one. Oh, that was not so bad. I just can't be arsed with it. That shit. No, thank you. I think you should stop playing this game. Yeah, sometimes I think so too. But I remembered if I'm not here to play it and tell you what it is for what it is, who will? Because critics seem very adamant on saying this is a good game. When I personally just don't see it. Just give me something to do. Game gives you something to do, fishy. I don't want to do this. I'll run past them. That's not what I said. I said give me a puzzle, not damage sponges. Give me something that's unique to that tomb, not the same damage sponges I've been fighting for hours and hours and hours. Right. Oh, where could this be? We'll have a little gander about the place. We'll find Dead Heroes Haven. You know, critics get paid to say that, fishy. Which is half the problem, I'm afraid. See? I like to be honest about games. And I get paid to be honest about games. Feels mindless. True.
Come on.
Where is this? Three Peaks Crossroad. Well, this is the wrong place to be in, isn't it? Let's be honest. Could it be this humble abode over here? It wouldn't be, would it? It's way too open. It'd be like this. What's the best AC game? What's the worst one? Best is Assassin's Creed 2, and I'd say the worst is probably the one I'm playing right now. I know it's what a lot of people don't like to hear, but it's how I feel when I'm playing through the mess that is this just filler content, damage sponge filled excuse of an Assassin's Creed experience. I mean, Assassin's Creed's never been great with mission structure, we'll give it that. But sometimes, you know, it just nopes.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Well, I've ridden my horse in here. I've been here before, so this could be an interesting one. Why am I getting further away even though I'm going down towards it? Have I created an optical illusion? Ah, no, I'm in the wrong place, that's why. This is where I did that quest. I redid earlier. The only story difference is if you choose Cassandra or Alexios. No, I don't think there are. It's just the same character. They just reverse the roles, essentially. That's it. I don't need my horse. Fuck my horse. I wouldn't fuck my horse, but you know. Yeah, it's got to be down there, because it's got to be down there. It's got to be another entrance. That's what I'm thinking. At least Assassin's Creed used to have story even if the mission structure was bad. True. Let's just go through this crypt. What's the worst that could happen? I just love Assassin's Creed, honestly. I get memories of the old games while playing it. You know, I get memories of the older Assassin's Creed games too. It's because I think that's what I'd rather be playing. In my old, bitter old man ways, you know. Oh, I'm a bit of a grumpy fellow when it comes to Assassin's Creed these days. Because they like to really fuck about. And I want a good Assassin's Creed game. Which is just a bit it's a bit upsetting when you're trying to play, you know, what's marketed as Assassin's Creed, and instead what you're getting is a Witcher knockoff in ancient Greece where you play as an eagle bearing Mystios. Okay, well, let's see where this entrance brings us out. See if we can find a way to it from here. I believe it just brings us out where we were. Oh no, it don't. Ah, lovely. Right, okay. If you don't like it, just don't play, man. You're so negative and obviously not happy, so you might as well stop playing this and live stream yourself and playing as it do again if that made you happy. Well, you see, it's not that simple, right? See, I've got to review this so that I can let other people know what they're buying into. It's expected of me at this point, considering I built my channel around Assassin's Creed. So I can't just up and go, forget I ever, you know, made Assassin's Creed content. Just wouldn't be proper. This is literally where I was. Right.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted
here. Is there a way around the back? This looks like a hole in the ground. There's a difference between negative and critical, by the way. Jesus, where do I find that then? What is that question mark that's just in the ground? I don't understand. I'm just going to forget that exists. We're going to look around elsewhere. Let's abscond, sir. Odyssey's world just has just have to do so much stuff. I mean, it wouldn't matter if it was overwhelming side content that, you know, can be considered enjoyable, but it's just when it's crap, filler crap. So you asked for more side content in Assassin's Creed, you asked for side quests, they gave you side quests. No, they gave you essentially the same as they've given us before, but dressed up as side quests. That's in a side quest now. Go collect this here, collect that there, go rescue someone from this random shithole. Occasionally you get a good one, to be fair, but for the most part it's just filler shit like their open worlds used to be filled with. There is no difference there. There is no difference between going around all of Assassin's Creed Rogue doing pointless collectibles and several of those quests where it's just go liberate this many people here, this many people there, this many people there, etc., and having loads of those quests. You can't tell me there's a difference to that. The only difference is, actually there is that one's a quest. Quote unquote. Why am I back here? How did I... Oh, that's a Marble Maiden trip. Ah, okay, right, okay, lovely. That's what it is. You have to go through Gaia Underpass. Let's do that. God damn it, Fishy. How long can you continue? Don't start at CM, please. Is there a way to switch between Cassandra and Alexios in the game? Yeah, New Game Plus. Hello Sparks, how you doing? Hope we're getting a Viking setting. Yes, so do I. But I would also like for it to be a decent game. I reckon it'll be the one that I'll be like, listen, this needs to be good now. It needs to be something that I can appreciate. I can appreciate the world design that's gone into this DLC, for example. But the quest structure is just all it has. Beyond that, this is literally the place I came through. See, this is where I came through. I'm trying to get to this question mark here, but it doesn't appear to be leading to anything. Maybe there's something going on that I don't quite understand. Also, I like how it said it continues the modern day story, but since, you know, since the start, there's only been one modern day cutscene where Leather was like, "Oh, we'll just follow Alexios." Yes, no, that was it. There was no, you know, shit.
Looks like.
Do you think Assassin's Creed will ever get to modern times? I don't know anymore. They'll do anything if they think it'll benefit them. They'll do it. And fair play to him.
The meteor's emblem.
So I'm still trying to figure out what that is. Where is that question mark and where can I find it? It's below me, but there's no way to it. Or is there? There's got to be a way to it.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
That wasn't so bad. Look around for a statue of a warrior. Wait, so I'm looking around for a statue of a warrior? Okay. Listening to you is more interesting than the gameplay. You see, you'd hope not. There's a statue behind the statue, you can break the wall. Oh, back there? Or down here? Whereabouts am I looking? I'll figure it out in a minute. It won't be in here, will it? It'll be back there, I'd imagine. In the tomb, there's a statue of a warrior. Behind that, there's a breakable wall. You'll find the keeper inside. The keeper's inside there. Is it in here? No, I don't think it will be. I'm a bit confused as to where that would be. Let's find it, okay? But thank you. Any law breaking yet? Not really law breaking. Considering it's all a simulation, it doesn't really do anything to law. But setting fire to things does not give me a free pass. Hello. Okay, thank you very much. Very helpful, thank you. Vikings everyone wants. Yeah, I'm in agreement there. Vikings would be sick. Provided they pull it off. So can I move this? Why?
Something's in the way.
Yes. I have to get behind it to move anything there. Fair enough.
Something's blocking this.
Obviously, it's... See, moving these about isn't so bad. It gives me something to occupy my mind with while I'm feeling like a potato. Bit confused as to where I could go with that. Breakable wall.
Won't budge.
That's gotta be right. Anyways, let's go figure it out. Move.
Something's in the way.
Now, how does one get in there? Okay, now I'm officially stuck again because there's no way in! Yay! Oh, wait, hang on.
Won't budge.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Something's blocking this.
So there's no way in. Can we, like, demolish them, even if it takes a week? Because that would make some sense. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, finally. Right, there you go. I forgot about this bit. Right, there we go. Dead Heroes Haven. Right, thank you. There we are. Are there any statues down here of dick cheese? I thought it said Thanos time warp. A growing perception. Okay, cool. We've officially done everything that's worth doing, and now the only thing left to do is everything that's not worth doing, which is to give him Hades. We'll find the one with the lowest. They're actually kinda on their way out the window, aren't they? I've weakened them as we've gone, to be fair. A little bit. Let's go deal with this one first, and then we'll go deal with the other ones. It can't be that hard. Everyone who criticises you and hates you, the good AC games, is what we call a fanboy. No, that's... I don't think it's really fair calling anybody a fanboy. Unless they're being a right arsehole about a game, like... See, I've got nothing against people who criticise me or don't like the other older Assassin's Creed games. They're just a new generation of fans. It's a bit different. And as much as they apparently can't respect me, I can definitely respect them. And if they don't want to respect me, then that's their problem. I have a comment series just for idiots like that. But I do respect their opinions, and to say that I don't respect their opinions is just bullshit. Considering they're... Oh, I have an idea. We've got to give them Hades, unfortunately, boys. We're level 65. When did that happen? We've actually got ability points. How many abilities do we have? Ability points that one. Okay. Save after that. Actually, I like to keep myself nice and saved. Though you can't save when you're in war. That's a bit gay. I'm not a huge fan of RPG leveling either. I mean,
I should be extra careful in this area.
I mean, I can appreciate why it's there, and it's not something that I have against Assassin's Creed. I don't hold it against Assassin's Creed having a leveling system in it. In fact, I think it does make for a bit of a lengthier experience when you've got when it sort of forces you to engage the fact that there's more to this game than, say, the main story. But it's whether or not it engages that well enough, which is where I start to falter a bit and go, is that good enough for the system that it's trying to be? Like, if the game can't hold its own within the system it wants to be, then that's when things start to fall apart, which is Odyssey's problem. And Origins suffered a bit as well, because the side content in that was not something that I necessarily found myself eager to do at all times. You know, a lot of the time there was a question like, this is pretty cool, there's a story to this and everything. Sometimes it's just go here and rescue this guy. And even good quests found themselves with a little bit of rescue in them. Starting, excuse him, wild, what the fuck. A discount Witcher 3. Casuals like everything, that's why Odyssey is popular. I think you'll find that casuals don't really like everything. You heard of this magical thing, we like to call it Dark Souls. Show again your character. The hood looks cool. Is this legendary set? I have no clue. I'm just getting about on my ones looking like a steak slice, because that is what we like. How much time do I have for my driving lesson? An hour and a half. Well, that means we'll go for about an hour, and if we're not done by then I'll have to conclude it at some other point. But that's fine. That's okay. These guys are fun. The casual thing that what AC is turning you to is good. Well, it's definitely not what I would consider it to be. Oh. I love doing bits. I'm sure I've been here before. Let's go deal with this. Can we save while we're in these areas? We can't, which is annoying. Which means if we die, we have to do it all again. Don't know about you, but I love doing that. We don't need to scrap this guy, but it would probably be wise if we did, because it takes away from Persephone's pussy. Let's go. Where am I going from here? Downstairs? Can we walk through this door? No, we can't. What a disaster, McMee. Smeedle deedle meedle meedle beep 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 beep. There. I need to go upstairs. This is where I need to go. I'm a Sasquatch. A big up McSansquatch. They call me Big Up McBoy Stabby McSir, and I am the Sir. Why didn't I do this when I was last here? Oh, because I didn't think I'd have to. That would be why. My boy. Where am I going now? Where's the next one of these things that needs to be done with? I think around be that. That's easy. We can also get this on the way. I found an unidentified hand. It just says in the corner, you couldn't see it because my face camera's in the way. It just said unidentified hand. And that is the best thing I've ever picked up in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. No, in Assassin's Creed ever. Just an unidentified hand. Perfect. I saw a video from Red Dead Redemption 2 of Arthur Morgan getting into a bath, and then he called for assistance, and it pans to the door, and the door's on fire. The woman walks in, catches fire, and drops dead next to him. He just goes, "Hope you don't mind if I don't speak very much." and that is what I like, you know. That's what I call shenanigans. Worth it, fishy? I don't know yet. Let me come to like an overall opinion before I answer that question. At the moment, I wouldn't say so because it's just so much filler content and there's not really much going on beyond. Destroy the Hypnos. Just one of those to do, and then we can leave. The Palace of Colossi will be done. Persephone's control over this region is nearly completely obsoleted by the boy. They've almost just completely finessed Persephone. Let's do it. Bang. Save now. I guess this is where we need to go. Am I late? I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I'm still live, so I guess not. The hair's just mental today. Just doesn't do anything. Just misbehaves and stabs its mum. Are you gonna watch the new Avengers? I'm not really as invested in the Avengers as James, George, and Tyler are. You know, like I'm not really invested in the MCU. Sorry, you know, it's great. Believe me, I just have this thing where superheroes as a concept are fucking ridiculous, and they're just cliche factories when you think about it, and that kind of gets in the way of me enjoying a film when I know exactly all the twists, because it's what's expected of a superhero film, and without it, it doesn't really make for very much entertainment, does it? I understand that the MCU handles superheroes better than DC does by a long way when it comes to films. Doesn't mean they're unpredictable. Move, 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 you fucking moron. The plebeians are coming for you. Alright. Those ones with the eyes that you've got to be careful for, because they're retards. If I kill that captain, that'll be all the morale I need to remove. It's just a fight I'm not ready to have.
Have you found their trail? Nothing.
They detect you right away as well. I like how building up charge to do a move is not enough. That move itself has got to recharge too. That has always annoyed me in this game. I also don't like that these guys sap your adrenaline, because that's just, you know, as if they don't do enough with the damage that they do. Who's behind me? Oh my god. I like how that did nothing. Moving out the way did nothing with those guys. I call them goons for a reason. It's because they're goons. You fucking weapon. I'm cornered. That should have killed him. He should have gone flying. Why is she doing a battle cry? Wise. Come up and say hello then. I'm better when you're fighting me on my ground, innit? Because I am a big man and I'm a big smelly man and I'm basically killing the entire fort here. Why did the move that I wanted to do not work then? Because I haven't used it recently at all, have I? I've just shot people in the face. I had adrenaline, so there's no reason why it shouldn't have worked. I think I've got it. I think I've got this area. I've done this area, haven't I? Let's just leave. Well, that worked, didn't it? I'm really going to be pushed for time to do the rest of this today, I think, because I'm going to want to take some time to get ready for this driving lesson and things, and just be ready and relaxed. I'm playing Assassin's Creed, I'm sorry, but it doesn't really put me in the right state of mind. So I think we'll continue with a part 3 to wrap this up finally very soon. Probably later, who knows? I might come around to it. Yeah, if this new foundation went to a new IP, it'll be alright because I'll never have to buy it. So anyway, thank you all for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed. Unfortunately, I do have to go, but I will catch you all later, hopefully, with part 3, at which we can finally put this DLC to bed. We can slit its throat and be like, good night, and then we'll be ready for part 2. But anyways, thank you all for watching. See you all very soon with another video or stream at some point. Until then, goodbye.